So one of my chicks is being picked on and somebody drew blood from its tail. And now this is the second time. The first time it happened, it was about 5 days ago, and I was able to isolate her, and then I added the poultry wound spray, and it seemed to work perfectly. And she wasn't picked on again for a few days until today again. So let me show you. All right, so I put her on the old brooder. I'm trying to isolate her again. Then I put two of her friends here so she doesn't feel too lonely. There's the second brooder, the bigger one. And here she is. Oh, wait a minute, which one is it? So I cleaned it up this morning and I dried her up. Let's see, is it this one? Oh, I think I got the wrong one. I think it's this one, the bigger one. Yep. All right, let me show you. Let me put the camera down. All right. There you go, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I cleaned her up. It looks like they tore one of her feathers. Yeah, it's sensitive. She feels it. I don't know if you can see that right there. One of her feathers is broken all the way down to the bottom. And there was blood there. Can you see that? Actually, two feathers. You see that? They're broken. And the chicks, I noticed that they were picking on her. Once there's blood in here, they all seem to pick on her. And so yeah, I'm trying to isolate her, and maybe for like a day or two, and then I'll spray that, that wound spray there one more time, just to make sure that they leave her alone. But today, I'm gonna fill in my third raised bed. So today, for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna do this one slightly different. I'm gonna add cardboard to the bottom. All right, guys, so for this, I'm gonna use the culture method. But first, I wanna put cardboard at the bottom and then go get some wood. So why cardboard? Well, it helps keep the weeds down. I'm removing any tape. There we go, guys. I have the cardboard all laid out, and like I said earlier, it's going to help prevent any weeds from coming up. Now that will be probably more important to do the cardboard thing if you have a smaller bed, but these are 24 inches high, and do I really need it? No, not really, but just in case, and for demonstration purposes, for those of you that have smaller beds, 8 inches, 10 inches, 12, etc. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some branches here and some logs. And guys, the bigger the logs, the less dirt you have to use. You see this log right here? Normally I use those for my outdoor wood boiler, but if you can find logs like that or bigger, yeah, the better it is. Now those logs are gonna decompose over the next couple of years and become part of the soil. And I think I know where I'm gonna find a few that have already started to decompose, and it's on my driveway. I'm gonna use the tractor to go pick them up. guys, I have my wood. There's tons over here. I have that, some more there, and tons more all over the place. So yeah, I plan to use them on my raised beds. It's gonna save me from adding a lot more dirt and or compost. And besides that one, if you can see, it's almost rotted. It's decomposing. Leaves. One other thing I'm gonna add to my hugelkultur bed are leaves. And as you can see, I have plenty of those. Wow, this one's a big one. Well, very long. You know what, guys? These leaves have been decomposing here since last fall. They're going to add a lot of nutrients to the bed. And now I'm going to add some wood chips. I have just a little bit here. I can definitely get as many wood chips as I need from the township, but I'm going to use what I have here now, and maybe later today or tomorrow I'll go get a whole bunch more. All right, guys, and now I'm gonna go get compost. Looking good, guys. It's coming out very, very nice. We'll take a break here in a few minutes. I'm thirsty. I don't want to dehydrate. First, I'm gonna break this around a little bit, even it out. I need more. Alright guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Canadian sphagnum peat moss, mix it in with the soil, and I'm going to also add my favorite organic fertilizer. Now I'm just gonna mix it all in. It is looking nice. This bed should serve me for many years. Years and years. Hey guys, I am loving this bed. And over time, maybe within the year, it'll settle down a little bit. It'll shrink a few inches as the wood decomposes underneath and as the soil settles down. There we go, guys. It is done. Now I'm ready to plant my squashes, my acorn squash and butternut squash, from here to there and from over there over the trellis to this side. And I'm also going to plant tomatoes, peppers on both, and a host of other things that we're going to pick up in the next day or two. So again, this is just another way of building or adding soil to your raised bed. Obviously I started with the cardboard, the wood, the branches, rotted leaves, chips, dirt, compost, sphagnum peat moss, and a fertilizer. So I mean, you can do everything I just added, or you can modify it to whatever you have. So yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm getting there. We're almost ready to start planting, and I will in the next day or two. So yeah, and let me tell you, this week has been a beautiful, beautiful week to be working outside. So I think I'm gonna go inside and take another break. I need either a big glass of water or a cup of coffee. I know it's a little warm for a cup of coffee, but hey, I only have one life to live, right? So with that, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you mañana.
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.